Hey guys, it's SD. Been a little busy. Had a couple appointments at the VA hospital and a couple other things I had to do, so I haven't been able to do a lot of work on the shed. I just got the 1.25 inch set up to bring the lines down from the solar panels down through here. I used an LB coming through the wall. Got that sealed up. That one's ready to go. And did a little wiring on the inside of the shed. Here's the sub panel that's going in. This is a 500 amp bus bar. Got one here on this side, another one here on this side. This will be the positive side. Each of the battery banks is going to have its own 150 watt or 150 amp NL fuse coming off through there, and each battery bank will have its own switch. And this one here, you can't pull the key out when it's in the on position. When you go to service it, then you can pull the key out. You can't turn it back on until you put the key back in it. A little safety feature there that I like. But I'll have individual shutoffs for each bank, fuses for each bank set up, and positive will come in through here, connect to the fuse. Go from the fuse to the on-off switch. From the on-off switch, it'll come up to one of the lugs. The way I'm looking at doing the first two here will hook to this lug. The second two here will hook to this lug here, and this one will come up here and go to the inverter. The length of the lines on each of these positive and negatives, I'm going to measure them out so they're all going to be the same from one bank to the other. That way the resistance is going to maintain equal amounts. And the same thing through the negatives coming through here. It'll be hooked up the same way. Two connections here, and the final one that's going up to the inverter will come up through here. Once I get the Missouri Wind and Solar charge controller set up over here, it'll also come over here, and they'll have the positive hookup will be here, negative will be hooked up here from the wind generators. Went ahead and put the classic up here. It's got it mounted. I left about a 10-inch space between here and the knockout where it's going to be hooked in. I've seen so many guys mount it directly on here. Well, if you look right here on the side, that's an air vent. It's supposed to be able to let air circulate through here. Both of these generate heat, so I've got a set of fans, 3 fans that's coming. It's going to take care of a lot of the heat issues here. Should take care of that okay. Anyway, this is the 1.25 inch where the solar panel feed will be coming through. It'll come through a little knockout that I'll be drilling out through here and be set up right here. There'll be a combiner box once I get this wood mounted with a knockout on the back, and the wires will come in, and individual wires will go to each breaker, and then from there it'll come back over here and feed into the classic. So the solar panels are going to be have their own breakers. Actually the batteries have their own on-off switch and their fuses. So it's going to be a pretty safe system. The fans I looked at a couple of the guys online, and one of them was a Marine buddy of mine. He's using computer fans, and it's moving pretty good air. Those fans aren't really rated continuous duty. Alan, my friend over in Hong Kong, has been living on his yacht off-grid for like 15 years. They have a special type of fan that I'll be showing you guys later on. It's over like 215 CFMs of air per minute, and the price is about the same as the those heavier computer fans, 120 millimeter fans. But these are made to be used down in engine compartments, places where there's fumes, and these are all sealed systems. So I'll have one up here on the top that's blowing the air out, and I'll have another one mounted here that's blowing air back up through the back side of the inverter. This is all open here behind the back of this, and it comes open up there at the top, so should be able to circulate a lot of air through that. And then I'll have another one set up over in the battery room. But it's getting there. A few more little things to do. I'll start making the cables and run them up from each switch up to the little bus bar there, and then I'll start getting ready to measure these off. I got a lot of the connections already made for the batteries themselves. I just got to make these other ones there. Got the crimper and everything. Should go pretty nice. And here's where our power is going to be fed from the inverter over to this sub panel. Got a friend of mine's electrician's going to come over and make sure we get everything hooked up right. But I've got 4 15 amp breakers that'll be set up inside here, and there'll be individual outlets right down below here. It'll feed each one independently. Anyway, we're getting there. A few more little things I got here is I got MC4 connectors for the solar panels where I hook up each of them. I got number 10 line, like 100 feet of that to run up and hook each of the solar panels up individually, but it's coming along. Just don't want to rush it. I'm trying to take my time and lay everything out just right. Alright guys, we'll see you later on.